Hello everyone, welcome back. As the video title suggests, I'm going to be unboxing the Steam controller today. I've heard very mixed things about this, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to feel about it, but let's go ahead and get this started. And as with tradition, I'm going to do everything one-handed, so it adds to the fun. Alright, and I also got the other controllers, the Wii U Pro controller, the PS4 controller, and the Xbox One controller to compare them with. So I feel like out of those three controllers, they are probably going for one of those designs. And also, I'm going to be testing it on TF2, because that's typically a mouse and keyboard game. Controls don't work as well, so that's probably a good game to test to see if it really mimics the mouse and keyboard. Alright, got my Joker replica knife here. Let's get in here. Come on. There we go. Good thing it's sharp. Alright. Yeah, come on. Huh. Alright, that was fairly simple to get into. A lot of these boxes are pretty difficult. Okay, so as you can see on the back here, you have little paddles. You can hear they click. So I'm guessing those are programmable. Over here, another paddle. And then your standard back buttons. And then you have your triggers here. I will say, it makes an odd clicking noise right off the bat. See, the other ones don't really... That one's pretty silent. Then you got the PS4, pretty silent. Pretty sure the Xbox does a clicking sound. Oh, no, not even. Yeah, so that's pretty loud. Hopefully that goes away with use. Got some AA batteries here. And this, I'm assuming, is to connect it to your PC. So it is a wireless controller, which is nice. Now, they said you can plug it up manually, but I don't think it comes with a USB cable, although I could be wrong. Not really sure what this is. Is that a charging station? Oh, no, this might be the cable. Yep, it does come with a cable. Maybe you can use it wireless or wired. I have a manual here telling you how to put on the batteries. Alright, not much information there. So let's see. Let's move on to the feel of the controller. The battery's going... I guess we snap this whole panel off. Oh! That was actually a pretty cool mechanism to have there. Now I'm going to put in the batteries one-handed as well. Take out the packaging. Yeah. Gotta get in there. I think I got enough. Nope. There we go. Trying to rip my bed sheets. And we're gonna just pop these out of here. There we go. Alright, so plus side down. And pop that one in there. Or not. Pop it in. There we go. There's a little latch locks into place after you get it in there. There's the other battery. This one goes down as well. Yeah, come on. I do have rechargeable batteries, so when these die, I'll just switch them out with those. So those are in. Put this back on there. Now to check the feel of it. Need to make sure this snaps into place first. Okay, it feels right. Anyway, the feel of it, it makes a lot of popping noises, I will say. Buttons are fine, they don't make a lot of noise. Yeah. Oh, whoa, I turned it on. Alright. Okay, so definitely like the addition of these paddles back here. Those could be helpful. Maybe if you want to use like jump or melee on these, that way you don't have to take your hand off anything else. So definitely good effect. Now to compare it to any one of these controllers, I would say it most matches the Wii U. Oh, almost turned that one on too. So yeah, as you can see just by the basic shape of it. Now the one thing I don't like is how you can see these, the thumbsticks go in, and then on the Wii U it goes way out, and then this one is kind of like a hybrid of the two. This one, again, is more like the Wii U. It goes way out, which I'm not really a fan of. I don't like the ball feeling of it. I like the more of the flat. And then, of course, these are touchpads. Basically used as like a trackpad on your laptop or something, on both of them. So if you want to switch from one to the other. And then as you can see on the shape of this, it's like a D-pad. Now, both of these, I heard, are pretty much D-pads, so you can press in all four of these directions, and it'll actually be programmable. So that's one of the perks, is that the whole thing, you can program everything about it. Just change all of it. And they also said this works on every single Steam game, which sounds a little strange. I guess because this one can mimic a mouse, but I don't feel like RTSs will work that well, especially if they're not programmed to work as a controller. So yeah, so far the feel kind of mimics your hand. As you can see, I'll hold it up to the camera. It has a weird shape to it that no human hand is shaped like. So it's more comfortable if you hold it like this backwards, which of course is not the way it's meant to be held. But like these, this one fits the groove of your hand. As you can see, it bends back as a hand would, like that. Then you have this one, same thing, bends back, fits your hand perfectly. Then you have the Xbox, bends back, fits your hand. And then this one bends forward. So it's like, I don't really know what they're going for with the shape. But the look of it, the feel of it, not really important, as well as how well it works. So I guess we'll go into that phase of it and test it out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to Team Fortress 2 here. Alright, well, that was a disaster. This does not work well. Ugh, that's really an understatement. It does not work at all. Yeah, I mean, the most honest review I can give this thing is like a 1 out of 10. It doesn't work. It's like that stupid controller I bought for my Android phone. It's like, yeah, play your games with this controller, and not a single game worked with it. To give it credit, it connects to the game. You can move around the menus with this or this. You can jump, you can reload, you can do your taunt animation. But guess what? That's it. If you want to look around, too bad. Can't do that. Yeah, this... See, I went into it with an open mind. Where's my Xbox? Here it is. I went into it with an open mind with no preconceived notion on either side. I didn't go in thinking I'd love it or hate it. I just went in thinking it's a new controller, and it's just bad. I mean, I can't even give it any perks, because the trackpad is horribly slow. It either goes from horribly slow to shooting across your screen uncontrollably. And then this, it works fine, because it's kind of like a scroll, where you see how it has the D-pad, you basically scroll up and down with this. This works fine, but if this doesn't work, then the controller doesn't work. Most games rely on this, especially first-person shooters. So yeah, 1 out of 10. Really bad. Not good at all. And they give you a jump button here, and a taunt button here on TF2, which is good that you can use this to jump, because taking your hand off of this onto this, look how far that has to travel. I mean, that is a lot. And I know distance-wise, you're like, oh, it's probably... That's not a lot, but look at this. Look how much of a jump there is. It's crazy. And it's not even like right here, you have this to this. Look at that. Minimal movement. And then PS4, same thing. This to this. Very minimal movement. And even on the Wii U, you go from this to this. It's like, look at that. And then you go over here, you go from this to, yeah. Look at my thumb. Look how much of an angle it has to go to touch the A button. Look at that. From here to the A button. That's insane. And the shape really does not help. Look at this. Whose hand did they use to model this controller? Look at that bend. What controller have you ever seen with this kind of bend? That's just... it's terrible. I mean, look at these. Look at the shape. They all slant downward. Go over to the PS4. Slant downward. Go over to the Wii U. Oh, look at that. Slant downward. Because that's how a human hand works. This, slant upward. Look at that. I mean, it's just... The design is alien. It doesn't even make any sense. So, here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to put it back in its packaging, take it right back to GameStop. And I'm not even kidding. This is going back tomorrow. It's $50 and it is not worth it. And as I mentioned in the video, this trackpad, listen to this. It's hard plastic. No wonder why it doesn't feel you. It's as hard as plastic as the PS4 controller is made out of. So imagine having to rub your thumb on this plastic and have it register your movements. It's just terrible. It is a bad controller. I wanted to like it too, because it said you can use it on every single Steam game, but nope. Looks like I'm still gonna plug up my Xbox One controller in there. which if you have one of these controllers, I highly recommend buying either one. Don't even care what console you like. You like PS4, you like Xbox, even if you don't own one, just buy it on Amazon. You'll pay $10 more than the Steam controller, but it is well worth it. Both of these controllers are leagues better than that one will ever be. And as you can see, I have no preconceived notions about any game. I like them all. I have every console. I even play a lot of games on PC. But this is just, it's bad. It's really, really not good. But I will tell you what is good. I bought this. Yeah, it's Rise of the Tomb Raider. And then the Hype Train. Bought that as well. So yeah, I would definitely be playing some games in this. With this controller, let me clarify, not with this one. I feel bad for anyone who bought this as a bundle. Like, they bought the PC version of Fallout and they bought the Steam controller. And they're like, yeah, it's going to be great. I'm going to go home, pop in some Fallout, play some Steam controller. And they are probably extremely disappointed right now. And I guarantee they're going to go straight to YouTube and look up reviews. And it is probably going to be very disappointing. I haven't seen any reviews yet, but I did hear Bernie from Rooster Teeth talk about it, and he said it's terrible. He pretty much said the same thing, how he doesn't like talking bad about controllers or products, but he was just like, man, this is just garbage. And it is. I'm not even going to hold back. It is really, really bad. If it was a third-party company, I would understand, but a company like Steam, are you kidding? With the amount of funding and all that they have, I don't know how they would ever put out a controller like this. It's just bad. As you can see, I'm packing it up because it is going home tomorrow. Yeah, $50 down the drain if you buy this. And now, I'm sure a lot of people who like Steam are probably going to go for it because I guess they fell for the promises that the company gave. But let me just tell you right now, it is bad. And I play a lot of games on Steam, whether it's controller or using the keyboard and mouse. And this is a horrible alternative. You are not helping anyone by buying it. It is really bad. Especially not yourself. You will be frustrated nonstop. How did this come in the packaging and now I can't even put it back together? Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Just leave you here for now. But anyway, that's the end of that. Thank God. And, I will see you next time. Probably tomorrow for some Fallout. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Yep, as you can see, I'm currently driving past GameStop. Just went in, returned the controller, and now I'm heading home to play some Fallout 4, which I should have been doing this whole time, but, you know, had to turn in an awful controller. So, I'm glad this ordeal is over. Probably gonna go pick up some Panda Express, giving up way too information on where I live. Alright, well, that's enough of that.